Alright, hello, good morning, welcome back to the channel. So today we're doing a little bit of a different video. And so today I want to kind of show you my most recent purchases. We've got kind of, oh god, it's falling. We've got a pretty large haul today. So we're gonna go through these ones. I didn't buy these all today, by the way. This was like in the last like month or two-ish that I purchased these. So let's go down the list. So the first one I picked up, I got this at Barnes & Noble. I saw it on the shelf, and this is one I have like 1 or 2 volumes of, but I saw this on the shelf and I saw that it had an error in the printing where the cover is actually in black and white. Side is in black and white, the back cover is in black and white. So this was a misprinting of Ancient Magus Bride number 8, and I thought I'd pick it up because it seemed kind of like a cool offshoot special edition version. All right, next up we got, which is one of my favorite series, Delicious in Dungeon. We got volume 10, which just came out. I believe this is the last volume in the series. Yeah, so this is a really cute series that's sort of like D&D style adventurers, going adventuring into the caves, into the dungeons, and they run out of supplies, they run out of food. So they have a chef with them and they decide to start cooking the monsters that they find. So they utilize like the slime, the basilisk, looks like we got Phoenix in this one, Dungeon Rabbit, and there's recipes all throughout the manga. It's a cozy fantasy series. I really like this one. And this, again, I think this is the final volume in the series. The next one, I saw these 2 online. It sort of popped up and it sounded super cute, so I picked up the first 2 volumes. And this one is My Dad's the Queen of All VTubers. So it's about this high schooler, Takashi, who is obsessed with this VTuber, Yai. And it turns out it's actually his dad who's been filming and has this VTuber persona. So we got the first 2 volumes of that. Next, I picked up number 4 of Miyaruko-chan, which is a horror manga series. This is about a girl who can see ghosts. What I like about this series is it actually has a lot of really heartfelt moments that come out of nowhere. Ghosts in this, real creepy. Honestly, like it bounces between comedy and like genuine horror, and I'm living for it. So got number 4 of that. This is the most recent volume in that series. A new one I picked up that just came out, which is a new series starting. It's called Island in a Puddle. It's by the creator of Erased. Love this art style, love this dog. A mother who takes her children to an amusement park and then abandons them there on a Ferris wheel. What happens is when they reach the top of the Ferris wheel gets struck by lightning and sort of transports them to like an alternate world. I feel like this is going to be something, it's either going to be like a little creepy or it's going to be very sad. I have a feeling it's leaning towards sad based on this cover. Yeah, it's got abandoned children. It just sounds like it's going to be a sad series, and sometimes you just need that. So yeah, Island in a Puddle. This is volume 1, just came out, fresh on the shelves. So we will see how that one goes. The next up, I got a light novel. I love books and I love bookstores, so it's the title really caught me. This is The Long, Long Goodbye. The Long, Long Goodbye of the Last Bookstore. And I love this cover. And it's hardcover and it's got a jacket on it. This is the back. It says, "The bond between books and readers carries beyond the page." I love that. So it's about a 3rd-generation bookseller, Emon Komoto, who just passed away. And he had owned a bookstore in the town of Tohoku, and with his passing, the bookstore will have to be shutting down. So it's kind of people coming to the bookstore to pay their last respects. It sounds very bittersweet. It sounds like it's gonna be sad. Again, this is a light novel. So The Long, Long Goodbye of the Last Bookstore. It's gonna be a sad one, and this is a standalone light novel. Ooh, put that there. Next up, we got another horror manga. We got Orochi. Love this art style. This is a very like 80s style of a manga and anime. It's one of my favorites, sort of. So it says, a mysterious young woman slithers her way into the lives of unsuspecting people, like the legendary multi-tailed serpent for which she is named Orochi. So it kind of sounds a little bit like Tomie. Good for her. We live for it. We love to see it. We love to support women. Orochi, and this is volume 1 of that. The next one I got is another classic one. It is Rumiko Takahashi's Came the Mirror and Other Tales. She is the mangaka of Inuyasha. She did Ranma 1/2. Very, very popular artist. So a supernatural mirror compels a teenager to draw out and destroy the evil lurking within others, but will his duty destroy him? Ba-ba-ba-bum. So it's sort of a short story collection of different sort of like magical realism stories. It sounds a little Pet Shop of Horrors-ish, where it's sort of like the monkey's paw situation where like something seems good, but everything comes at a cost. So Came the Mirror and Other Tales. This is a standalone for this, and yeah, very excited to read this one. It's got a shiny cover. Love that. Next up, it's not a new one. I actually ended up having to buy it used because I'm trying to finish collecting the series. It is Magical Girl Apocalypse number 6. I am missing a couple volumes in the middle that have unfortunately gone out of print in the series. Magical Girl Apocalypse. If you haven't read this series, it's very gory. It says 16 plus. I would say it's mature content. So yeah, Magical Girl Apocalypse number 6. Next up, we got Creepy Cat number 2. This one just came on the shelves as well. I love this guy. I love Creepy Cat. This one's done in like real quick snippets, so each page is like one story. And sometimes that's really good for like, sorry. This one makes me laugh so much. I love this comic. Like, I just love this cat. This is his face. He's so smug. He's so smug. Yeah, so I like the creepy, like, gothic art style of the girl, the cat. Just wild. I love this one. And this is volume 2 in that series. Yeah, so Creepy Cat number 2. Yeah, I like the sort of, like, 2000s, like, goth, sort of Emily the Strange era, sort of creepy goth style. So, yeah, this comic. So, yeah, Creepy Cat number 2. And we got 2 more. We're almost through. We're almost there. We got, I don't think this needs any kind of introduction. We got Animal Crossing. This is number 2 of the Welcome to Animal Crossing Deserted Island Diary comic. This comic is just funny. So this is number 2. This one just came out. Yeah, Animal Crossing. I don't feel like I need to explain Animal Crossing anymore. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. All right, and the last one I picked up was called, it's Catch These Hands, and this is number 1 in a series. This one just came out this month as well. And it's about this sort of like old school Yankee lady who was like a gangster back in the day, and she had this rival, the Bloody Cardigan, that she meets up with later in life. So this is gonna be an enemies to lovers Yuri story. So we love to see that. We love our diversity in our mangas. Yeah, so pick this one up, Catch These Hands. I love this cover. It looks very cozy from the front. You're like, oh, this looks cozy. And you read the back, you're like, oh, okay. Yeah, so we'll see how this one is. Yeah, so that is everything I got in my most recent haul. Again, these were purchased over the last, like, I think this year. So like between January and now. So yeah, so let me know, what are you reading right now? Which manga did you pick up? I'll be doing a manga shelf tour. I did just redo Chris's house. Actually, why don't we walk over there really quick and we'll take a look at Chris's house. We're just gonna do a quick tour of Chris's house because I just redid it, just cleaned his room. He's got his like Fujoshi style room. He's got his manga out, his chicken sandwich, looking cute. Oh, he's got a picture of Nicolola on the wall. Oh, ain't that sweet? He's got his laptop out. So yes, I just redid Chris's room. His roommate Elias in his sort of magic room. We've got the Hellraiser box, his magic stuff, magic potions. He's got his book and his tea, looking cute with his hat. Got a cauldron and a crystal ball and a little roller. So that is his roommate right now, Elias. And down below, I put Isabel in the living room with a little pineapple treat. Thought she deserved a little break. So she's down in the living room. Tofu also moved down into the living room, and he's got his little tea out. He's just chilling on the couch. And then over to the side, I kept Lena in her kitchen. We added sort of a background and flooring, added some more food stuff and made it like a little more planty and magical. She's got a fresh pie bacon in the back. And yeah, so that is the recently redone Chris house. Still got some work to do. I still got to put the roofing on and maybe add some like wallpapering to the background. I don't know, we shall see. All right, so let me know what you thought of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.